In November 2020, stakeholders from China and Africa came together in Beijing, China, to mark the opening of the China-Africa Environmental Cooperation Center. At the ceremony, Huang Rongqiu, China's Minister of Ecology and Environment, called for more policy discussions and cooperation on environmental technology. While the co-chair of the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, Mamadou Ndiaye, asserted that the center would help African countries boost their capacity for environmental management and sustainable development. The opening of the China-African Environmental Protection Center in Beijing last year was a landmark moment in Sino-African cooperation on environmental protection. This now provides a platform for China and Africa to work together in the fight against global warming and environmental degradation. Although Africa's contribution to the total global greenhouse emissions is low at about 4%, the impact of climate change on Africa has been very high. Common climate-induced events across Africa include droughts, floods, desertification, and land degradation.
Lately, we've seen throughout our continent that we are being impacted negatively by climate change, and it is important for the continent to join the international community in dealing with science and technology to observe what's happening in the oceans, what's happening above our own environment to mitigate some of these challenges.
The Environmental Cooperation Center will implement flagship projects including the China-Africa Green Envoy Plan and China-Africa Green Innovation Plan in a bid to mitigate these events. It isn't the first time China and Africa are joining hands to address environmental management. In 2009, African countries agreed together with China to include their joint fight against climate change as a field of cooperation under the Forum on the China-Africa Cooperation Framework. Since then, China has been making concerted efforts to improve Africa's capability to mitigate and adapt to climate change. China has so far signed agreements with 5 African countries, including South Africa and Ethiopia. Since 2015, it has helped train over 900 Africans through workshops on urban environmental management and water pollution control. In 2020, it took this collaboration a step further by helping to fund and launch Ethiopia's first observatory satellite into space from China. The remote sensing satellite is to be used for agricultural and environmental observations, allowing the Horn of Africa to collect data and plan for changing weather patterns.
Satellite cooperation between China and Ethiopia was so successful, and one is expecting China to enter into with other African countries, particularly Nigeria, Kenya, and South Africa, some of the African countries with at least knowledge on space to counter the environmental challenges that we face.
Sino-African cooperation on climate change focuses mainly on financing, infrastructure and capacity building and the development of green and renewable energy for African countries. The newly established China-Africa Environment Cooperation Center is then likely to become a powerful platform for environmental policy dialogue and information exchange on green development. Wilkister, Nyabwa, CGTN.